Hey friend, welcome to the BotBuhdy AI report. Today we've got a packed show for you. Anthropic's Claude just designed working proteins on its own. xAI launches Grok an AI that acts like an employee. OpenAI rolls out chat. GPT for teens, quiet hours included. AI chip startup Etched doubles its valuation to $21 billion. And finally, robotics giant Unitree preps IPO as humanoid hype peaks. Let's get into it.
Anthropic just dropped something wild. Their model Claude was handed 15 biological targets. Stuff like PD-L1 and EGFR that matter for cancer and immune therapy. And told to design protein binders that could actually work in the real world. Claude generated over 1,300 designs. Real labs built them. 354 of them worked. That's a hit rate 2 to 3 times better than what human scientists typically pull off. This isn't AI guessing at chemistry. This is AI engineering biology and getting it right more often than we do. Partners Adaptive Bio and Twist Bioscience physically tested these designs. This isn't a simulation. These are real molecules doing real things in a real lab. If this scales, we're looking at drug discovery timelines going from years to days. That's not an exaggeration. That's the actual trajectory this puts us on.
This one caught my eye. There is more to this story than you might think.
xAI just quietly launched something that changes what people expect from AI. It's called Grok, and it is not built for conversation. It's built for execution. You give it a task, it goes off, works across tools on its own, and comes back with a finished result. No back and forth, no hand-holding. Think less like chatting with an expert, more like handing work to a junior employee and checking in later. This is early beta, so it's rough around the edges, but the direction is clear. Every major lab is racing toward agents that don't just answer your question, they go do the thing. If Grok works the way xAI says it does, we're one step closer to AI that runs errands in the background of your entire workday, and you barely notice it happening.
All right, I will be honest, I was a little skeptical when I first saw this one, but hear me out.
OpenAI just launched ChatGPT for teens, and it comes with rules most adults don't have to deal with. Ages 13 to 17 now get quiet hours, meaning the app limits itself late at night. There's stricter age prediction to catch kids lying about their age. Filters are locked down harder against self-harm and eating disorder content, and it can now flag when a student is just copy-pasting homework answers straight from the chat. This isn't OpenAI being generous. Teen usage for homework help has exploded, and that comes with real legal and PR exposure if things go wrong. This is a company trying to build the guardrails before a lawsuit or a congressional hearing forces them to. Whether it actually works the way they're describing it is a different question entirely, but the fact that they built it at all tells you where the pressure is coming from.
Wow. Okay, so that just happened. This next one really blew my mind.
There's a chip startup you've probably never heard of, and it just doubled its valuation in under a month. Etched raised $700 million at a $21 billion valuation. A month ago, it was worth less than half that. Etched doesn't build chips for training giant AI models. It builds chips specifically for inference, meaning actually running AI once it's already trained. And it's not just hype backing this valuation. The company has over $1 billion in signed customer contracts already locked in. This tells you something important about where the smart money is moving. Training the next massive model gets the headlines, but running AI cheaply at scale, billions of times a day for millions of users, is where the real long-term money is going to be made. Etched just became a poster child for that bet.
This is fascinating. The more I looked into this, the more interesting it got.
Unitree is going public, and this is going to be a real test of how much Wall Street actually believes in humanoid robots. You've probably seen their videos. Robots doing 2-meter jumps, running, doing backflips, all the viral stuff that made this Chinese robotics company famous. Now they're preparing an IPO to cash in on the embodied AI boom that swept through the entire industry this year. Here's the catch. The demos are genuinely impressive, but the unit economics behind actually selling and deploying these robots at scale are still largely unproven. Nobody's fully cracked how you make real, sustainable money selling humanoid robots yet. Pre-IPO futures are already trading on some platforms, which tells you investor appetite is there. Whether the fundamentals catch up to the hype is the multi-billion-dollar question this IPO is about to answer.
That's all for today, friend. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow with more AI news. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, leverage your intelligence.